Good Sunday evening, everybody. Hope you all had a great week. Hope we're going to kick off another great week. So, see, we got Lisa in here. Hi, Lisa. How you doing, dear? Graveyard, how you doing? Pete, how you doing? I think I seen Thomas Andrew in here. Yeah, Thomas, but he's going to go fix 4 snowblowers. So, appreciate you stopping in and saying hi there, Pete, or Thomas, sorry. So what y'all been up to? I've been up to a whole lot of nothing. Working, trying to stay warm. It's getting cold here. Hey, Renegade, how you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping in. But, our final pull of the season is supposed to be next Saturday. And I looked at the 10-day forecast, and it's not going to be very warm. I think one of my weather apps say it's going to be 47 for the high, 41 for the low on Saturday. The other one says like 53 and 45 for the low. But either way, it's going to be cold. Hey, Wayne, how you doing, brother? Lost a day somewhere this weekend. I didn't lose a day at all. Yeah. Hey, DeWitt, how you doing, Dwight? But yeah, it's going to be interesting. If it's in the 40s, Plan B being on methanol, it'll run, but we're definitely going to have to get it warmed up before we make the pull. No, do not send snow my way. I am not ready for snow. I've got a lot more stuff I need to get done before snow comes. They're calling for rain, possibly Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's not looking promising for getting the last pull in. And if we don't get it in this Saturday, I'm probably just going to service the tractors and put them into storage. So, hey, Ken, how you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate that. But, I actually did my cooking video a day early. Got it all edited. It's uploaded. It's ready to be put out. So I'm ahead of the game this week. Hopefully tomorrow it's going to be nice enough and everything. I didn't get out and mow today. I got busy doing housework inside, and so hopefully tomorrow after I get off work, it's still going to be warm enough and dry enough that I'm going to get to mow probably the last time of the year and get that taken care of. Hey, Willie, I didn't see you come in. How you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping in. So, just trying to get some stuff done, get ready for winter. Kind of had hey, Juan, how you doing, brother? Kind of have a little kibosh thrown into my plans for winter. I was planning on finishing the big motor, the 45, 40, 50 cubic inch, whatever you want to call it, the big engine, finishing that up, which I should be able to do that because I shouldn't have to buy nothing real, important or big dollar. But the other hot stock, I needed about $600-800 more in parts to finish it off. I don't think it's going to happen, at least not, the first part of the winter. It come up time for my septic to be serviced and water tested and all that kind of stuff. They found an issue with it. I needed to buy a new UV light for it, and the service contract and the UV light was about $550 for the two of those, and then I still have to have the water test done, which is like another $100 and some, $175, something like that. So yeah, there went most of my savings that I had put back for engine parts. So, oh, awesome, Willie. You guys see that there? You picked up a 23 horse $45. Awesome. Yeah, I still need pistons for the 20 horse hot stock, or 25 horse hot stock. I still need pistons. I think I can reuse my old roller rockers and stuff. I got to check them out again. I wanted to go with bigger ones, but if I have to, I can reuse those. I have the heads. I've got the intake manifold and the carburetor. I got the linkage bracket and stuff for the governor arm, and the governor shaft that goes in, and the governor gear that goes in the engine. I just need the little linkages that go from the controls to the carburetor and stuff. But I can find those on Amazon, or not Amazon, but eBay. They're fairly cheap and stuff. So what I was having trouble finding was the governor shaft, arm, and the gear. Nobody wanted to take them out of a block. So a friend of mine had some, so they donated them. Appreciate that. And then, yeah, but the pistons are the big thing. Set of pistons alone right now is running right around $500 for the aftermarket ones that I want to use, the flat tops. Yeah, so that build's going to be put off until after tax time, if even then. But then, but like I said, we're gonna build the giveaway tractor, and then get that thing going. That's gonna be the first project. And then we're gonna work on the big engine, and then the hot stocker. So at least I'll have something to pull next year if I get the big engine going. I mean, I can still pull Plan B, but it's just he's getting tired. He's getting a lot of blow by. Rings are probably wore out in it. So okay, I get you here, Willie. So, but yeah, that's what's going on. I still have to get the stuff out of the temporary what do they call them? Logic shelters shed, and get it into the new shed. I don't know if I mentioned I had a guy come look to take a tree down in my front yard that's dead. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen this year either. For one, with all the rain and everything, the time I have left for winter, looking at the weather forecast, it's going to be too wet and rainy to even drag the limbs to my backyard with anything substantial. And then he needs to put a truck over my neighbor's yard, which would be really, really soft. I don't think that's going to happen because I don't want to tear my neighbor's yard up. So, yeah, that'll probably have to wait till spring or this winter if it blows down. So yeah, that's, it's the way the thing goes. What do they say? The best laid plans of mice and men. Well, the bear and the men, our best laid plans just kind of went out the window. So yeah, that's all I got going on. Hey Tommy, how you doing, buddy? So, and no, I'm not wearing the new headphones that I, displayed on the channel. Those are actually out in the garage. Those are for, loud noises and stuff, but they are awesome. I love them. I've used them quite a bit. So hopefully that, because I used to wear these ones when I was mowing grass, and they're not much for blocking out sound. But those new ones are, so I don't have to have my volume cranked up on them and hurt my hearing even more than just, dealing with the noise of the tractor. So you like the international hat? That was $5 at the smoke shop where I get my tobacco and tubes and stuff for rolling my cigarettes. I was in there waiting because they're real busy one day, and I was just kind of looking at their junk racks, and they had this thing on, and it was $5. I'm like, picked it up and looked at it, and I'm like, huh. Took it up to the counter, said, "Is this really $5?" She said, "Yes, those are really $5." So, heck yeah. Hooking up battery tenders. Yep. That's basically what I do to the pulling tractor, because if I just disconnect the batteries, make sure they're fully charged, and disconnect the batteries, there's no draw on them, and change the oil. And then I fog, with the methanol tractors, I fog them with WD-40 through the fuel system to get all that moisture and stuff that's in the methanol, get that all flushed out. And say, no, don't knock on my international hat. Just because you like them green tractors, you're buying the name. I've dealt with John Deere stuff for a long time at work, and they're very, very proud of their parts. Because nobody wants them. Yeah, that's why they sold out of them. She said there was like 6 or 8 of them on the rack, and this was like the second to the last one. I was going to buy another one for like good and one for every day, and I went back, they didn't have any left. And yeah, actually, you can get the headphones that have the wraparound thing. You can still get them, but them ones I showed, they look just like a regular hearing protector, except they got the Bluetooth and the speakers in them. I think they're only like $35 or $36 now. Use the link that's in the description of that video, and that gives you the discount. And it kind of, I think I get 5% of the sale. So, what is that? A few cents, but still it gives you guys a good price on them. And like I said, I'm like fully, I'm actually going to take the, share the video to the groundskeeper, head of the grounds department, and tell him, he ought to buy these for his groundskeepers. All right. Greetings. How you doing, Nate? Oh. But you're not a farmer. Are you? So yeah. And if you guys haven't checked out Nate's latest acquisition, you got to. $50, buddy. You got a deal on that thing. That thing looks great now that you got it all cleaned up and everything. Ambient awareness technology. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nate, you did. And your other garage sale finds. I like the little mini air fryer. Will that run off your 110 plug in your truck at work? If so, buddy, there you go. You got your mini crock pot and you got your mini air fryer. You'll never have to go home. Catch you a couple little piglets, dice them up. You got the crock pot to cook the roast and the air fryer to cook the meat or to cook the burger. There you go. Yeah. Now all you need is a little mini freezer refrigerator for in there, and you're hooked up, brother. You could get some French fries and stuff like that, and get you a little pig. You can stay out there for weeks. Catch you some fish. You can air fry your fish. Countryman will survive. Exactly. Precisely. So what's everybody else got going on? I already done said what I got going on. So, and I did realize that I'm out of propane. Ooh, hit the 10 ring at 50 yards. Awesome. Got half the load split from all. And bow's ready. Now you just need to make sure the hunting shanty is ready and make sure the deer are ready. That's what you need.
Hi.
What's up, Nate?
How you doing?
I'm great, man.
I'm a little late to the party. I apologize.
Oh, it's all right. I didn't catch your live. I caught it on Memorex.
It's all good, man. I think I'm gonna go back to horizontal. I'm not getting the turnouts that I was before.
I don't know what's going on. I posted on another app. I posted a little video, and I don't get thousands of views, but I usually get 60, 80,
Right.
Dude, I got like 4 in 4 days.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Yeah, I don't know if they're throttling people back, because of the holidays or what, but
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I should do scheduled but I don't even like doing scheduled because I don't know if I'm gonna be available,
Right. Oh, I get you. Yep. Yeah.
So it's hard to say. I don't know what's going on.
Right. But I'm going to try to, depending on the weather. I mean, like I said, this coming Saturday is not looking promising. They're calling for like a 40% chance of rain, cold temperatures, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if we'll get our last pull. They'll probably try to reschedule it for the following Saturday. Unless the weather takes a dramatic turn, I won't be there. I'll just end my season because I don't want to have the tractors out and that kind of temperatures and stuff when they don't run very well, and
they don't like the cold.
Not the methanol.
No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's raining like a sun gun right now here.
Yeah, it's not raining here. It was actually a nice day here.
It's been on and off here.
Right. Well, I've been toying around with a mini smudge pot. But
what's a smudge pot?
It's one of those things that has like kerosene or diesel fuel in the bottom, and it's got like a chimney that comes up.
Yeah,
you light it. I made a mini one.
Turbo on it.
Yeah, basically, I got to get more air to it. I haven't videoed any of it, but I might do a little bit here and there. Since I've kind of got it. It's thrown together with junk, is what it is. It's small scale. Then if I decide I want to go bigger, I have a bigger pot for the bottom and bigger tubing. But this was just throw something together to see if it works, and hopefully it works. And if it does work, I'll take it as a tractor pulls with me to stay warm. Last year I used
burner you built, don't you?
Yeah, but I can't take it to the tractor pulls.
Frowned upon a little.
Yeah, but I have a little propane, one of those little infrared burners, but those things eat through the propane pretty quick when they're just sitting outside.
I was gonna say I have one of those too. I think for what reason I do not know, but
Well, them cold 60-degree days, 65-degree days in Florida. Yeah.
It's going to be 50 on Halloween, according to this one over here.
Yeah.
She keeps telling me it's going to be 50 degrees on Halloween.
It says it's Friday. It's supposed to be 50. I want to check out this new place I just found in Bureau. Rome Island Beach Park. Hiking. Coastal beach and hiking.
But that's another thing I got to do too before it gets really, really cold out. I'm revamping my used oil burner. I finally found a guy that explained step by step the one he built on the cheap, and it's exactly what I want. I wanted one where I don't have to have a blower fan blowing into the oil tank or oil burner itself to get air. And fishes.
That's my angel.
Is he alive?
There you are.
Okay, because he's not even moving, buddy.
He did. He died, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to flush him down the toilet.
No, don't do that. Remember what happened when they had Chud and that the sewer alligators in New York?
Oh, yeah. This is also Christine's tank. It's all backwards.
How's the guppy army doing?
You want to take a look?
Yeah, I want to see the guppy army.
Let me show you my shrimps real quick, though.
Ooh, we're growing cocktails now.
They're all in the back on the filter.
Oh,
The guppy army.
look at all them.
Let me call them up.
Jeez. How many's in there? Do you know? For
Probably about 100.
I was gonna guess about 100.
Got snails in there, all kinds of stuff. You don't know how crazy it's getting, Ed. That's not even
What? Oh,
Yeah. These are going to be my breeder guppies. And then I got, 4 more tanks. I'm going to put another tank down here. Then I got this 30-gallon I'm going to set up. And then I got 4 more 5 gallons.
geez.
I'm getting carried away, Ed.
Is this like a prepping thing, for food instead of people like having chickens and rabbits? You're gonna have guppies?
No, I'm breeding them for money, man. I'm going to try to sell them back to the fish stores.
Oh, okay.
I built this big old rack to hold all, 8-10 gallons. But this is my first one that I've gotten running out in the back here so far. You see, I don't got no substrate or anything in there. I want to keep the tank as clean as possible.
Right.
So I just got these guys today. There's 3 males and a bunch of females in there. The males are the pretty ones.
Yeah.
Well, that female's pretty with the green tail, but only the females only have pretty tails. They don't have pretty whole bodies like the males do.
You always look at the tail, right?
Right. You give me a couple weeks, man. I'll have it running. What happened?
Somebody DoorDash 10 live crickets to his house.
10 live crickets.
I was gonna say, what are you doing with live crickets? I mean,
Dip them in some chocolate and have at it.
unless you have a lizard or something. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could actually sell fish like that back to the pet stores.
I told Christine today, I said, I'm gonna hand you $100 bill and I'm gonna order some freshwater shrimp. They're like $36 for 10. And I'm gonna breed those and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of fish delivered to my door.
Oh.
Through eBay. You get them through eBay. Yep. and they guaranteed alive. So whatever dies, they'll either give you your money back or send you more fish.
I know my neighbor did. He mailed ordered bees, honeybees.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He had like 2 or 3 back. I don't know how long it's been, like 5 years now, when they had that honeybee mite come through.
Mm-hmm.
That was killing off all the hives. He had like 7 or 9 different hives. He was down to 1, and he was telling me you couldn't even buy them, online. Hey, Scott. All right, Scott. I'll email you after the live stream. But now he's got, I think he's got 5 or 6 down there now, live active ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
Local honey. That's the shirt I've been wanting to make for years, man. I've been wanting to make custom T-shirts for Christine that say "local honey" on it, so she can wear that around.
Well, there's a place about 5 or 6 miles from me. It's on a back road. It's on my way to Walmart. All the time, all summer long, he would have probably 2-3 dozen little pint jars of honey sitting out there. That was always on the honor system. But when that might come through, I noticed for like the next 2 summers, he didn't have anything out.
Honor went out the window. People were stealing.
No, he couldn't have. He didn't have it all. But almost, I was talking to my neighbor because they're friends. He said that all of his hives died. Oh
man, they're doing pretty good down here. They're making a comeback because I know where a couple hives are. There's a bunch of bee guys around here for sure. There's always somebody at the gas station selling honey. Always flea markets all over the place.
Right. Well, my neighbor hasn't sold any in years or a couple years. He keeps what he has for himself or gives away to some of his friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But I know he gave me like a quart jar that was a year old, and when he first gave it to me, I'm like, okay, what's this? And it's all crystallized. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? He said, just take the lid off, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. He said it'll liquefy right back up.
That's also really good for allergies too.
Uh-huh.
If you get local honey and you have really bad allergies, you take a teaspoon of it a day. It'll help you with your allergies.
Yeah, that's what he does with a lot of his people that he gives it to. That's what for them and their kids and stuff.
That's what you need to use it for. Because she's got really bad allergies. She sounds like an elephant going into heat every morning, dude. You should hear her, man. She's got the loudest.
Well, I just wish it'd work on poison ivy.
Well, I love me some poison ivy.
Yeah, and Ken says it makes good wine too. Yeah.
Honey wine.
But
Ed, you saw that lawnmower that I got for $10? And I sold it today for $100.
Oh, Jesus.
Straight $90 profit. I just got a Facebook message just now. Oh, it was Tractor. It was Jay, Tractor 5474. I had to get his address so we could send him his. Didn't he win a prize the other night? Tractor won one of the prizes yesterday. What was it? Oh, it was the watch.
Yeah. I seen you doing the giveaway afterwards. The short you did on it.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
She did, dude.
Yes, yeah, I seen that.
And it was it was bullseye, dude. It's dead center of the sticker and everything.
Yeah. Well, that honey my neighbor gave me that kind of crystallized. I found out that it's really, really sweet if you don't put it back in the microwave and eat it as candy. It's like pure honey sugar.
It's straight sugar.
Oh,
that's good. That's good sugar, though. That's the best sugar you can have. Put some of that in your coffee.
Oh no, I made I made hot tea. I get lemon tea, natural herb lemon tea, and I was using that all that winter. I didn't have any left in the spring. I put a couple chunks of that in my hot lemon tea, and oh man, was that good.
You gonna come up on the live? You're watching and come up on the live stream.
That's okay, Tommy. I don't like being stung by bees, so I'm not going to try to get stung to keep my arthritis away.
She's scared to death of bees, man. To death.
So many times, and we hike where there's bee boxes.
Well, I've become not afraid or not reactive to the honeybees because I know they're not when they're away from the hive, they're not looking to sting you. They're just looking for food.
Yeah.
But I've actually saved probably half a dozen or more, like out of my swimming pool and other things around my house because I know where they're coming from. Coming from my neighbor.
Yeah.
So if I see them, I try to get a stick or something and let them grab on and just set them on the side. And because I asked him, I said, "What do you do?" He said, "Just pull them out of the water, let them grab onto the stick, and just lay the stick down." He said, "Don't dry themselves off and fly away."
Yep.
I said, "Cool." I said, "Can you tell them that it was me that did that, and they could they don't have to like come and sting me or anything?"
See, he moved.
He's like, "Yep, he moved."
I don't like the wasps that keep stinging and stinging and stinging. I don't like the wasps.
I don't even know if that's true. I've only been stung by wasps one time at a time.
When I worked in the oil field, when I was doing tests, I are doing well maintenance. We had a storm front coming in with heavy lightning and strong winds. So I was trying to get through my route real quick. And this one tank that I always know under the lid, there's always hornets and yellow jackets and stuff. I zipped up that freaking ladder, flipped that lid open, threw my tape gauge down in it, and that thing no more and hit the bottom. And I was surrounded by a huge cloud of hornets. Down that ladder I come. I got stung like 11 times by the time I got down the ladder and into my truck. They got up my sleeves, in my shirt, everything.
In my line of work, I freaking deal with that crap all the time, dude. All the time.
Well, I usually we always carried spray with me, and usually what I do, especially on that tank, is you just kind of go slow, walk up the ladder thing, the ladder staircase, real slow and quiet, and you just kind of peek your head up and see if they're like flying around. And if they're flying around, you just hit them a couple times. And the stuff we used was a deterrent too. It would keep the other ones away. And like I said, that day, I mean, I could literally see the black clouds not too far away and the lightning. I had like 3 more wells to hit that day, and I needed to get up there and check it because I knew that tank was just about full. I needed to know whether I could let it run one more day or shut it off for the night. And yeah, they nailed me good. And
when I went up to South Carolina a couple weeks ago to do my first hunting trip, my brother's like, "Man, I ain't been up in that tree stand since last year." And this is the one it's got a roof on it, and all that's all closed in. And he's like, "You're going to want to take some wasp spray up there first and hit all the hornets up there." So I go climb. Christine was there. I go climbing up the ladder, and this thing's up there. I get to the top, and I push the door open, and I see 2 nests on each corner. And I sprayed the first one, and the crap literally ricocheted back and hit me in my eye. So I'm hanging off the freaking ladder with one hand, and my eyes are burning. And I know there's wasps flying around everywhere now. I'm lucky I didn't die that day.
I kind of messed up like that once when I was in the oil field, except for you guys got paper wasps down there that build the big paper mache nests.
We do. I've only seen one of them, but we do have them.
Well, I was focused on the tank itself in that, and I ran up and started gauging the tank to see how much was in it and stuff. And I looked over, and not, 4 or 5 feet from me was one, like it had to be 1.5 feet across and probably 1.5 feet tall. And I'm like, okay, nice and quiet. We're going back down the ladder. And down I went, and I couldn't hit it from the ground because it was too high up to hit with my spray. And I'm like, I'll be damned if I'm going back up that ladder to spray that damn thing. So I called my boss.
Being on a ladder and having those things getting ain't a good combo.
Well, they're not really a ladder. They're more of a staircase that go up the side. But still, I mean, there's like a little 3 foot by 3 foot platform at the top. But no, I don't want to be that close to them. And I called my boss, told him what was going on. And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it. He said, we'll get it taken care of. Oh, okay, whatever. Well, the next day, him and his assistant were sitting at the end of that lease road. When I pulled up, he said, show us this nest. I said, all right. Pulled in down there. I said, yeah, you go up. I said, you can't see it from here, but kind of go around the side, you'll see it. He's a big dude. He kind of walked over. Oh, yeah, we can take care of that. I said, okay. His assistant got a black garbage bag.
Oh, Lord.
Snuck up on top of that tank, got on top of the tank because it was actually hanging over the edge of the tank, but kind of around the corner. Snuck around the corner, walked over, had the bag already open, swung that frickin' bag up over and tied it off and left it hang there. And I'm like, okay, now you just pissed him off. Yeah. He said, oh, no. He said, we'll take care of that. My boss threw him up a can of spray, took his knife out, poked a little hole in it. I'm like, no, dude, no, I'm not, I'm not playing that game.
The worst thing around here is ground hornets.
Yeah.
Because you don't see them, man. You're just walking through the woods and you step on their dam or get anywhere close to their damn hole. They come out in the hundreds and destroy you.
I distinctly remember, this is like when I was real young, my dad hollering and screaming one day while he's mowing the grass, couldn't figure out what it was, walked out, he started walking out, and here he ran over a hive, I guess they're bumblebees in the ground. So he parked the mower over it with the blades running.
That's the way to go.
Yeah,
they were getting by.
Yeah. So
where's Daryl
at? Don't know. Haven't talked to him, and we messaged back and forth yesterday. I haven't seen him today. He might not be feeling well or something. I know his sugar was up and down there a while.
Yeah. He's usually always in here.
Yep.
I sold that electric mower too, Ed, today.
Good.
I got 200 for it, so somebody got a deal. Self-propelled battery-powered mower with 3 batteries for $200. That was a jam-up deal. I just wanted to get it out of here.
I actually directed my one friend to your battery video.
That worked. I had 2 dead batteries, and they came back.
Well, his girlfriend, her dad passed away, I don't know how, 2, 3, 4 years ago, something like that. He had 2 Cobalt push mowers, a 20-inch and a 21-inch. One takes the 2, 20-volt batteries. One takes one 40-volt battery.
Right.
But the one with the 20-volt, he said it would work, but it didn't mow that well, and he said it just seemed like it was lacking in power and stuff. And he said the batteries wouldn't last very long. I said, well, dude, check this video out. And I showed him it. I sent him the link, and apparently they just needed rejuvenated.
Yeah, that works, dude.
Yeah.
I hope I think that video will eventually take off. It will eventually. It might not right now. But down the road, people are going to be looking for because what it was, the charger just won't read it. It's so dead, the charger doesn't know it's there.
Right.
So if you just get a little bit of juice in it, the charger will recognize that a battery is on it and it'll start charging.
Hi, Roadrunner. Yeah, that's just like the golf carts that I work with. The shore chargers for them, 36 volt have to see, I think, 20 or 22 volts of battery power before they'll turn on.
Yeah.
There's a relay or something in there that takes that much voltage to turn them on.
Yeah.
And then the 48 volts, I think, take like 30 or 36 volts to turn on. And a lot of time in the spring, I actually bought a dedicated battery charger that you can adjust. This battery charger, I mean, it was cheap.
Puts out power no matter what.
Yeah, but you can adjust the voltage on it from like 6 volts up to 72 volts.
Jeez.
And you can adjust the amperage from 3 amps up to 60 amps. And so what I do is I just go over and put that thing on them. If it's a 36 volt, I just set it for 36 volts and 15, 20 amps. Let it on there for 10 minutes. Plug the shore charger in. If it kicks on, great. Shut my other charger, my little portable charger. Shut it off. If it stays charging, it usually charges the batteries all the way up.
Here, talk to Ed for a minute.
But it was. Hi, Mrs. Kurtz.
Hi. I got 2 phones in my hand now.
Here, fix your hair.
No, stop. My hair's a mess.
Yeah. Hey, Second Chance Mowers, how you doing? But yeah, I bought that charger a couple years ago just to get golf carts going in the spring and stuff, because I used to be able to do it with my big 24 volt charger, but it was a big thing on wheels. It's a pain in the butt to drag around. So this little one, it's only a little square one, but I've had so many people over the years tell me, "Oh, the charger's bad. It won't charge the golf cart." No, your batteries are just too dead for it to kick on. So how's Mrs. Karts doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm peachy. So what are you going to frame with your picture frames you got?
Oh, I got to get some pictures printed. Probably pictures of me and Nate for the bedroom.
Oh.
I should make him dress up and do family photos.
Or make him dress in the stripes for like a mugshot. There you go. Before and after.
No, we gotta go to the beach because they're like wood drifty type looking frames. So we need these pictures.
Oh.
So
I
go
get
with
you.
the theme.
Yeah, gotta go with the theme.
With the theme. Sorry, I'm playing a game at the same time.
Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on the chat here.
You're the one that bought the crock pot, Ed, not me.
Oh yeah, his crock pot for his truck.
Yeah.
That's for you, not for me.
That's for you for lunch, so you don't have to sandwich.
No, I'm talking about the fryer. I'm sorry, the air fryer, the mini air fryer.
Yeah,
that was her.
Well, when I worked in the oil field and I had a truck, we didn't have all that fancy, little mini 12 volt and 110 volt mini crock pots and stuff. We just wrap the stuff up and lay it on the exhaust manifold.
Yep.
And
I used to do that with hot dogs.
Well, there was guys that actually went as far as had little brackets and stuff made up that they could take a can of soup and punch a little hole in it. You got to punch a hole in it, because if you don't, it'll explode all over your engine bay. But they would punch a couple little holes in it, put aluminum foil over it, and then put it on the exhaust manifold for a couple hours and have nice hot soup in the wintertime. Hey, Willie, what's happening?
Well, you had asked about some projects that were going on.
Hey, Willie.
Hey, Nate. We got something pretty cool at the flea market. If you didn't want to interrupt you though. If you want to talk about
Yeah.
something else.
That's
I
fine.
want to
What do
know
you
what you got at the flea market.
Flea market.
Looks
Willie
like
finds the
StreamYard
good
moved
stuff.
some things around. Let's see, we should be able to go into settings, camera. That's the one. I'm gonna get the brightness right. Yeah, let me move it towards the light. Maybe that'll work a little bit better. It's dark out.
Cast iron bench ends.
Yep. These are more than likely reproductions, but they are cast iron, so they're not brand new
Right.
reproduction. Let's see if I can get this a little bit dimmer. There we go.
Oh yeah, bench seats.
Yep.
Those suckers are heavy. I bet I have one of those, but small.
Yeah, it's. I think each end's about 20 pounds, and we also found a bench back as well. It's a different brand, but you figure we paid $40 for the ends, and I paid $20 for the back piece. I mean, for $20, it was worth it just to displace the wood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy all the wood now. They got flowers.
That's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, the camera's not working too good at night, but yeah, that's going to be the back rest, and then we have the sides. Let's see if I can't hang the light, maybe. Maybe I can set it up here. Yeah, I think that'll work a little bit better.
I love me some yard sales, some thrift stores, some.
Yeah,
I
you can
love
see the
it
flower
all.
pretty good right there.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
And it's a repeating pattern all the way down the length of it. You don't see the cast iron backs very often.
Not the backs. No, I don't
No.
even see the sides very often anymore.
Yep. So yeah, $60 for the cast iron, and the wood shouldn't be all that expensive. Actually, let me try moving over here. There, you can see me.
I've got one of those benches sitting out beside my garage. The wood's all, I wouldn't sit on it. It's decorative right now, but it's got the big old cast iron ends. My boss has a bunch of the plastic wood at work.
Yep.
They made a bunch of benches out of. And
Yeah,
I was going to see.
plastic wood is really good. It's weather resistant, but you gotta be careful. It doesn't like to be in sunlight very well. Sometimes it can warp a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to see if he had any scraps laying around, and even if I can only have to make it 2 foot wide, just for one person, it'd still be cool to sit out there by the garage instead of just that old dilapidated wood one that I wouldn't let nobody sit on.
Yeah.
It's actually covered with honeysuckle right now. It's kind of like all lined up, so nobody
I
could.
actually have one of those cast iron benches out in the backyard.
Mhm.
I rebuilt the wood. I put new wood slits across it and everything. I don't know how it's holding up. I haven't looked at it in a while, but you can
The
sit on
problem
it.
is you try and bind stuff nowadays, and it's all this cheap Chinese stamped steel,
That rust
Yeah.
out immediately.
and it's just breaking in the middle right here. Just sagging really bad.
Well, my plan was a bunch of years back. I seen a guy that took 1/2 by 1 steel tubing, I think it was, and made his own like wood frame, welded it all together, and then bolted it all together and painted it all up and everything. And I thought that looked pretty cool. That would be something cool to do. I don't know where he found the tubing at. I've never looked to see if you can buy 1/2 by 1 inch tubing, which I'm sure you could, but I think that would be cool too, because he ran metal strips under his to hold it after he put each piece in place like the wood would be, and then put flat strap on the other side and welded it all so it wouldn't shift and turn and move and all that kind of stuff.
When I was looking at videos of how they reinforce benches, they'll run from like the middle of the leg area up to the middle of the bench at a 20 or 30 degree angle. and then they'll run a strip of steel right down the middle, all the way from the top down to the bottom, to link all the pieces of wood together to keep them from shifting.
Yeah, he did one in the middle. There's about a 1 inch wide piece, and then one on each end where they bolted in. And that's how he did it, so it couldn't rack back and forth.
That's going to be one nice thing about that back piece that I have. That's going to
support it.
square everything right up, and we won't have to make all the extra cross bracing.
Mine has a piece on the bottom. It's got a piece of threaded rod going across the bottom to keep it from like doing this number.
Yep, squares it up.
Yeah,
I think that one out there has that or had that at one point in time. But like I said, it was moved a few times from house to house, and then it got sat there, and the ex wanted it redone to sit by the pool. And I told her, I said, well, we just got to get the wood. Let me know, when you want to go get it. And she always found other things to spend money on. And when she left it because it was all wrapped up in honeysuckle vine and everything else. And, she probably thought it was just junk, but it's still sitting there. One of these days I'll do something with it.
Mr. Briggs talked about putting diesel down in a ground hornet nest. There's a video on YouTube where a guy pours gas. He's got one in his backyard, and he pours gas down in it, and then he lights it, and his whole damn backyard goes all the whole yard and everything blows up.
Ground hornets make pretty big nests.
They do.
Where skunk dug up multiple holes in one area. You might think it's only one spot. They usually dig up multiple spots.
They'll do a number on a yard with grubs.
I'm gonna have to get out of here. My battery's dying real quick, so.
All right. Yep.
Damn it, Willie, charge your battery.
But my yard gets dug up all the time in the spring from the skunks and the possums.
Skunks dig up your yard?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, yep. When you got a grub infestation, you'll see like areas where
big skunks? Like what kind of skunk?
Just a regular.
Y'all have big skunks?
Yeah.
We got little tiny skunks.
They're only like the babies are small, but the regular ones, regular skunks are,
You've seen them?
Oh yeah.
That's cool. I've never seen it. I think I might have seen a skunk in my life one time, and it was a little fella.
Yeah, I see them a couple times a year in this, when I'm going, especially when I'm getting ready to go to work or leave for work. I open the door up nice and slow and take a couple whiffs because they'll, you can smell them.
Sure.
And I'll make a couple noises and make sure that they're out of my path. And sometimes I see them in the front yard. I've seen them in my backyard. And they'll dig up the grubs, but they don't dig down. They just dig, an inch or so, and the grass will be like dead, and they'll be like toughed up, and that's what it, in a big area, and that's from them digging down to get the grubs.
No way. That's cool.
Yep.
I didn't know y'all had big skunks. I don't even know where big skunks come from, so I don't know what.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty. I mean, they're not like big, like 50 pounders, but I mean, they're pretty decent sized skunks. I mean, there I see him breathing.
He was moving just a second ago. I swear he was.
He's camera shy.
He's playing dead for y'all.
Yeah.
He's pretty though. He's one of my favorite fish out we got. What's his name, Bev? Poor fish. Don't even have a name.
But and I didn't know it until I think last year or so that possums love mosquitoes.
Really?
Yeah.
We have armadillos here. And our armadillos like fire ants. they'll go into a fire ant nest. Well, when it's
Mhm.
cold, when it's really cold out, the fire ants will bring all the eggs to the surface to warm up in the heat. And then the armadillos will come in and destroy the top of the nest and eat all the eggs of the
Oh,
fire
good.
ants.
Good. But yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't know just till they really keep the bug population down.
I
They
didn't
like
know that.
mosquitoes, ticks. They love ticks. I used to hate possums. I had a couple around here, and I could never see them when I could get to the gun to get them. And so now I was talking with my neighbor. He's like, "Oh yeah," he goes, "I never shoot a possum." They'll eat tons of ticks.
Huh. The babies are super cute, man. If you ever see a baby possum, baby armadillos too. Baby armadillos are super cute.
They even the big ones are kind of cute if you look at them right.
The armadillo or the possum? Because the possum is
Possums.
They got some teeth on them too, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that at least the coyotes around here don't smell like skunk. They just smell like wet dog. That's how you can tell when you're close to a den and stuff, because it really stinks.
Fun fact: a possum is the only marsupial in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
They have a pouch like a kangaroo.
Yeah.
And when the babies are born, they're the size of a pinhead. And they crawl from the mother's birthing canal. They crawl all the way up and they get themselves into the pouch where the nipples are located where they could feed.
Yep.
Possums are crazy animals, dude. They're crazy cool.
Good night, Lisa. Thank you for sticking with us, dear. But you ever see them when they're riding on the mama's back?
I've never seen them riding on the mama's back, but I do know they do that. They do that.
I've never seen. Yeah,
they'll all be climbed all over it.
I've never seen it in person, but I've seen it, on videos and stuff, and I think that's freaking funny as heck.
Yeah. You ought to see them when they're babies. They're literally like this big, dude, when they're born.
I've seen videos and stuff of them. People catch them and everything.
And they're hairless. Mudster read that on a cereal box.
Yeah.
Lucky Charms.
Something like that. Yeah. Cereal boxes used to be like really informative.
Yeah. Not anymore. I remember sitting as a kid, I'd set the cereal box in front of me so I didn't have to look at my sister.
Pretending that you were reading it.
Yeah.
I used to like it for the games and stuff. I didn't eat a lot of cereal when I was young, but
they always had games or something on the back. Oh, those were the good old days, back before cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
Another fun fact. Did you know when you're in the grocery store and you're going through the cereal aisle, all of the characters on the cereal boxes are looking down? And that's so that the kids, when the kids are running through and they're looking for cereal to buy, they look up and they see the eyes are looking at them, and it helps them pick out. They say it helps them pick out a cereal. But if you go through the cereal aisle, all the little characters or the Lucky Charm guy will be looking down at the children, pretty much.
Did not know that, but I don't go down the cereal aisle, so because I don't, like I said, I don't eat cereal, and I don't drink a lot of milk unless it's chocolate milk. And that's only maybe once a month I'll buy like a half a gallon or something like that.
I haven't had chocolate milk in a minute. Are you talking in your sleep? She's sleeping. She's about to be asleep over here. Yeah, you woke up from that. You heard chocolate and you woke up.
Mudster, usually when I see them on the road, there ain't a whole lot left of them. So I'm not going to stop and try to dig through and check the pouch. So all right, y'all. It's been an hour. I appreciate y'all.
It's pumpkin time.
Yep, I'm gonna get ready for bed because I gotta I know I've got a long day tomorrow at work. So
We gotta let
I
Mrs. Parks go to sleep. We're keeping her awake.
yeah, sorry, Mrs. Carts. You can
Keeping me awake.
you can go to sleep now. Not that you need beauty sleep, you know, but you know, get rested up because you know I know you got to take care of Nate.
Okay.
Pumpkin seed, just like you don't feel bad.
Pumpkin spice.
She falls asleep every night on the couch, dude. Every night. Every
Hey.
night she falls asleep on the couch. I gotta wake her up.
What night was it? Thursday night. Wednesday morning, I woke up at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Could not go back to sleep. Thursday night after work, I did a couple things. I'm like, you know what? I'm freaking dead tired. You know, I haven't got a lot of sleep in the last couple nights. I'm gonna sit down and watch a little bit of TV. You know, and then you know I'll go to bed early. Yeah, I fell asleep like at 7:30. That was the last time I remember looking at the clock, and woke up in my chair at 1 o'clock.
That was
And
good sleep though, probably.
yeah, because usually I get up at least once every 3 hours to have to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I woke straight up, grabbed my cup, grabbed my cigarettes, walked right into bed, laid down again, and was out within 15 minutes. I didn't even turn the TV. I didn't even turn the TV on, and my alarm woke me up. So, but,
Good time.
Yeah. So
All
all right, y'all. Yep. Appreciate
Good.
y'all. Yep. We'll catch y'all next week.